Hello, today I'm going to give you a basic training in how to operate Polish tactical VHF radio, model number R3501, and how to use common accessories. The first thing is the power supply unit. You are going to plug the power supply unit into standard AC outlet that is around 220-230 volts. In tactical situation, it can be power from a gas generator that have an AC outlet in that range. Other end of that power supply go into the charger. This is the charger. Charger have 4 slots for your batteries. On the power supply we've got a power switch. The 1 is on, 0 is off, and the fuse. Exactly the same on the battery charger. We've got the power switch that is on, off, and the fuse. This is main power LED. If the main power LED, after connecting to the well-known AC socket and switching everything on, does not lit, check fuse on the charger and check fuse on the power supply. How to recharge the battery? First we grab our radio. On both ends we've got those plastic clips. We are going to close them together, and that is releasing the battery. On the charger, on top part, we've got the metal element, and on top of battery we've got a cut. If we put it wrong, it will not fit. You are going to feel there is a resistance. Rotate your battery and insert correctly. After inserting battery, there will be LED that will be glowing orange. When the battery will be fully charged, the LED indicator will be completely dark. That battery is ready for use. So we are going to remove it. You can fit your battery into radio any way, in that direction or opposite. It will make no difference. The main and the most important part of the radio is antenna. There are 3 lengths of the antenna. This is short, there is a medium, and there is a long one. If you are assigned to the long one and you don't want long from a tactical situation, do not bend it and transmit like this, because it will significantly reduce the range. Just replace the antenna with someone else. Make sure that you are going to replace a whole antenna assembly, not the top part. Those 2 components are connected together and they are matched together. If you are going to replace only the rod, the radio will not work and your range will be significantly reduced. Always replace it as a whole. The only exception is when the antenna will be damaged and you are going to replace it with the same length. Always replace your antenna like this. If you are in the base or in car and you've got external antenna, it can be connected by using standard BNC cable. You are going to locate the pins and lock it. Now the radio will be using external antenna. To put the antenna back, you go like this and you are rotating the collar. On front of your radio you've got a speaker and the microphone. You can say in that direction to get the best result. Here is screen. We're going to be showing your frequency, channel and all the settings. On side we've got a selective calling button and the PTT key. We are going to use those buttons for front panel programming and for confirming action. On back and on the other side we do not have anything. From top we've got our headset and accessory port, computer port. We've got a channel selector and the programming selector. You've got the digit that is pointing on that metal element. So here we've got a channel 1 selected, channel 2, but in programming mode that will be used for a lot of different selections. Here we've got the main mode and power switch. On the white dot we've got the off. Then we've got a volume adjustment in the increments. When we go to the M, that is disabling squelch and allow us to hear everything. The P is for programming. The F is for filling. And the last setting is a C. It is for securely erasing everything that is stored on the radio. You can operate your radio using speaker and the microphone, but for tactical operation it's easier to use a headset. To use the headset you are going to remove the dust cover. You are going to grab your plug and you are going to rotate it until it's going to fall into a slot, just like here. It nicely go into the slot and now you are going to push it. Now you can use a PTT key to start transmission from here and you can use the headset. To unplug the headset, this is a collar that is rotating and you are going to pull it like that, and after you are going to pull a whole assembly. Always when not in use, put the cap to protect and prevent from ingress of a dust into the plug. First thing that you are going to do after receiving your radio, when you are going to need to program it, you are going to do erase. You are also going to do erase in case you might be captured or your radio might be taken away from you. You are going to the last C setting, to the C. On screen we've got erase. We are going to press and hold our selective calling and we are going to confirm it by holding the PTT key. Now your radio has been securely erased. To confirm that, we are going to go back to the volume setting, which is a normal mode of operation. And as you can see, we've got a 30 megahertz set on all channels. That's because this is the factory frequency. Now we are going to take care of programming radio. The first scenario is that your team leader have a field gun and it's going to handle it to you, saying that you have to fill your radio. Here, like on the plug, we've got the collar. We are going to pull the collar and remove the dust cap. We are going to remove another dust cap on your radio. We are going to make them together and press like this. Now we are going to select our mode into F, like fill. We've got fill on the screen. We are going to confirm that action by pressing selective calling and confirm by a PTT. Your radio has been filled by using a fill gun. Now you can go into normal mode operation, which is a volume. We can go into channel 1, and as you can see, we've got programmed those two channels, and we can operate the PTT and selective calling. As we can see that we've got our setting, we can unplug the fill gun. We can close the protective dust cap, and we can give that to another soldier who's going to repeat exactly the same process of his own radio. Now I'm going to show you how to program radio using only front panel. We are going to begin from erasing the radio, so we are going to make sure that everything is factory reset. We go to the C, we've got erase, we are going confirming, it's being confirmed. We go to the volume, which is a normal mode of operation, and we can see that our channel number 1 and 2 are erased. To program the radio, you do not need to be on channel that you want to program. You can be on any channel, and you go to the P like programming, and we've got a channel programming indicator. We are confirming that by pressing the selective calling. As you can see, the number 2 is blinking, and this is the channel that we are going to program. I can select by rotating the channel knob, for example, channel 1. Now I can confirm this action, and as you can see, now is jumping number 3. This is our frequency in megahertz. So we've got a 30 megahertz. Now I can select, for example, for like 40 megahertz and confirm it. Now I can select the another part of the frequency, for example 5. We've got a 45 megahertz. We can confirm it, and as you can see, we go to the another digit, and I'm going to confirm it. The less significant one most likely going to be a 0, and you are going to confirm it. Now it's asking us to select the power. This is low power, and we would like to go into the high power, which is letter H. We are confirming that. Here we've got selecting modulation, we are interested in analog or analog with encryption scrambler. If you make a mistake, you can go through a different mode, digital for data, external modulation for using a different external encryption, and we are going to go back into analog mode. That's what we would like to use. We are confirming that, and as you can see, now everything is blinking. We are confirming that once again, and we've got program our first channel. We can go back to our normal mode of operation, which is a volume, and we can go to channel number 1 and confirm that we are being programmed, and we can PTT or do selective calling. Now we are going to program another channel, channel number 2, with a basic encryption. We go back to the programming, the P, channel programming. We are confirming. We are selecting channel 2. We are confirming. We've got a 3. We are going to 40. Confirming. 5. Confirming. I'm going to select 5. The frequency allocation you are going to be given. I'm going to confirm. Confirm. The power. We go to the high. Confirm. In the modulation, we are going to select analog scrambler. We are confirming, and now we've got a place to select the encryption key. We've got encryption key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to select 5. Confirm. And we are confirming once again. And we can go back into normal mode of operation. We can go to channel 2, and it's being programmed with analog encryption key number 5. Now the radio is ready to be used. If you are a team leader or you are being tasked with creating a field gun, you are going to remove the dust cover. You are going to remove the dust cover on radio. You are going to align them, and you are going to plug your field gun. Now you are going to the F, but instead of using field gun, you are going to select load. This option is going to copy all settings that we did right now into the field gun, and then can be very quickly loaded to the other radio in field. We are going to confirm by pressing the selective calling and PTT. Now we've got an aggressive beep. That's because this operation is going to override anything that we've got inside, and we are going to confirm it once again by pressing selective calling and PTT. As you can see, it did it. Now the field gun is ready to be used. Let's pretend that we've got different radio and we want to use our field gun. First, we are going to do a factory erase. Selective calling, PTT. Our radio is being erased. We confirm that by going to the normal mode. And the frequency number 1 and number 2 are being erased. We plug our field gun. we go to the F. We are pressing the selective calling, confirming, and we can unplug and go back to the normal mode of operation. And as you can see, our settings are being populated and the radio is ready for use. So this is the basic operation of Polish tactical VHF radio R3501. Stay safe. Bye bye.